Oh no, like if I just found out, yeah, I'm dipping. Peace.
Okay.
You know that meme where the guy's like, and then he disappears. That's me. Bye. That's one. I'm a dip. Yes, it would take time and but yes, I would forgive them eventually because, that's what God wants us to do. And I'm gonna try to find myself a new husband.
Okay. 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 So yeah,
So
you wouldn't
yeah,
retaliate. You wouldn't retaliate and try to kill her. Try to kill her in business. Okay.
no, no,
Okay.
that's no, because that's stooping to their level. I'm doing the same. How does that make me better? I'm doing
Mm,
the same thing that I'm just as bad.
okay.
No, I wouldn't do that.
That's
But
what you say right
obviously,
now. But now.
I wouldn't have that business partner anymore. I would remove them, move them from, the company and all that. And that obviously you're gonna have to go to court for that because that's very delicate. Because one,
That's another thing. If you don't mind me asking, do you think there's boundaries? Do you think there should be even stricter boundaries when you have business partners and your fam? Like, you know what I'm saying? So we talk about boundaries with your significant other and all that stuff, but and when you're married and stuff, but when it comes to business and stuff, you're saying like there should be even stricter.
well, yeah, anything could happen.
Mm. So you think I'm saying so you would make there be even bigger boundaries? So like
Well, yeah,
probably
why not? Like,
so no coming to the house like how they were drinking and being with each other. Like you probably wouldn't do all that because
wait, what are you talking? But they were married though.
I
Wait.
know.
What are you talking about? I'm confused.
So I'm saying like him and his wife and his business partner were sleeping together.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, do you feel like there should be bigger boundaries when you're married and when you're married and you have a husband, and then let's say your business partner was a female, would you kind of make there be even bigger boundaries between your business partner, which is a female, and your husband?
Oh.
Yeah, like would you be inviting her over to the
Um.
house, or would you be like, nah, I'm keeping that distance because I'm not trying to end up in this type of situation?
Okay, okay. I mean, to me, in my opinion, I guess the answer is no, not really. I
Mm,
mean, there will be some level of boundary, but not like bigger because in the end, if someone's gonna cheat, they're gonna cheat. Like they're gonna make it happen no matter what. So
mm-hmm.
to me, it's like I'm not gonna be up in here trying to be Superman, trying to like,
Protect
prevent
everything.
these
Mm-hmm.
yeah, protect everything, try to prevent them from making eye contact. Like, no, like if you want to cheat, you're gonna do it. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't matter what I do.
Mm-hmm.
So no. To answer your question, no. Like,
Okay.
yeah, that's what I think.
Okay. Okay. No, I just wanted to just poke your brain about that. Um. All right. So again, you just stated how the detective said, "Oh, it was the hubby and it was the business partner and the wife." So then they never addressed it because it could have very well been her who tried to who did all this and who told him maybe don't kill him, don't do that, don't kill him all the way because I'm gonna come in. Because if this never happened, he would have never probably been assigned to her. You get what I'm saying? It would have
Well,
never
yeah, if he would have
happened.
never cheated.
So it makes more sense for it to be her than the business. Does it not? That's what I'm saying. Does it make more
Yeah,
sense for the?
that makes sense. But again, no matter what, it's his fault. If he wouldn't have cheated, this whole thing wouldn't have happened.
But I get it. But I'm saying that's not the
I know,
point.
but I'm saying no, but I'm saying you have control of your own actions. He could have resisted and not cheated
Right.
at the end. In the end,
Right.
even if they, even if they got to the room and he was like, you know what, push her up. Nah, I'm married. I can't do this. Even if he could have done that.
Yeah.
But did he? No.
Mm-hmm.
So of course of course I agree. Yeah, like that's definitely a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to make it clear.
Clear.
Let's not
Mm-hmm.
take away the biggest lesson here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
don't F around because you're gonna find out. You know that guy, you know that me. If you gonna F around, you're gonna find out. That's literally what this movie is about.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, 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 yeah,
so
yeah,
I just want to specify that
yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
no, like you
Mm-hmm.
already over here trying to take away from the biggest lesson, which is him.
Mm-hmm.
He shouldn't have done that, period.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you can't put the whole blame. Don't get me wrong. Yes, the detective's crazy.
Yo,
She's crazy.
yo, yo.
Essentially, this all happened because he cheated.
Essentially.
That's what I'm saying. But yes, of course, that could be a possibility. If anything, this is exactly why I think this movie was very underwhelming because I think they should have went into I think they should
Into
have
they should have
addressed that.
explained this. I
Yes,
agree.
they should have they
That's why
should
I
have
want you to
explained
see it.
it.
That's why I want you to see it. I
Yeah,
knew you would
they
have
should
on
have
this.
explained it
I agree.
some at some point or in the end, maybe someone found, all the evidence or whatever what she was doing. Of just somehow address it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
They,
why I feel
mm-hmm.
overall this movie was very underwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
It had potential
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
really
It
good,
had potential. Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't.
Okay.
In my opinion, it wasn't. It had potential, but it flopped. Like it flopped. It wasn't it.
I'm glad you picked. You really be looking at movies. Wow.
They
I mean,
were trying to make it like obsessed, but it just
I
didn't.
yeah, it was like
They were trying to make it like trying to make
Yeah.
a remake of
Yeah.
Obsessed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, like
Yeah.
Obsessed was pretty good,
Yeah. Assess is really good.
but
Assess is
like
really
this
good.
one, they tried. They
We
tried.
actually we it would be cool if we did that one. That's actually a really good one. Obsessed.
No, it's the same concept. Let's do another completely different
I
like
agree. I agree.
movie.
It is. It is, but it ain't. Because this wasn't really obsessed. This was more like crazy because she was using him to get something. Like she literally tried to kill
Yeah,
him at
but
the end.
still, like I don't know. To me,
No, I get
it's
you. I get you.
irrelevant.
I get,
But yeah,
I,
they were trying to be like obsessed, and it didn't.
yeah.
Mhm.
No, you're right. You're right. Okay, so we don't know that, like you said. So moving on, we don't know. We really don't know. But guess again, you could just go off of what you think. All right. So this whole thing goes down. Obviously, he doesn't die. Fights him off.
His face. I agree. Yeah, this scene right here, like his face, he was like, "Oh, I effed up." It's a wrap. As soon as he saw her face, like in my mind, I was like, "It's a wrap. It's a wrap."
Yeah.
I don't know how you're gonna come out of this. Like,
Yeah.
that's a
Mm-hmm.
wrap.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was like, "Is your name Daryl? Darren? I think I know you from somewhere."
I hold
Look at
on.
her face. Look at her face. She was like,
No, I don't understand why she mad though. Like, I really don't.
surprised.
No, but Vegas is Vegas. Let's just be honest. Vegas is Vegas. Like you
First
do
of
have
all,
to
they're
be.
not in Vegas here. So what are you talking about?
No,
That's out the equation.
no, it's not.
Blaming it on
No, it's
Vegas.
not. No, it's not.
You keep blaming it.
No.
Why you keep blaming it on Vegas, bro?
No,
Anyone can
no,
cheat anywhere.
no. But hear me out. But
It's
hear
not
me.
just stop blaming Vegas.
No. But hear me out. Vegas is Vegas in the sense that it's almost like the Sodom and Gomorrah, maybe, of today, like Vegas or like I heard other different places in the world are like that, like where you go to have a good. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Like it's that type of scenario. So that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Not condoning, infidelity and all these different things, but I'm just saying like Vegas is Vegas in the sense to where she also shouldn't necessarily be angry because it's also like, she could have been married. Like Vegas is Vegas. You're laying with the person. You're like, what do you expect? Do you expect?
Yeah. No, yeah, but
expect him to be faithful to you that night? like.
No, yeah, I agree. Yeah,
is he gonna come to her with a bunch of roses and a poem? Thou art thou, Mrs. If thou shalt layeth with me, we shall be.
Why do you have that voice?
We shall be thou married until eternity, until thou future.
Ew, you sound like Jackie Chan.
What? What?
Like
Yo, no, I did. You did not know how Jackie Chan sounded.
Yes, you sounded similar because he has that he low key when he talks, he has like that breath, like after every word,
Thou,
like
sh-
like
thou
he
shalt
has
know
like
it.
that breath.
That thou shalt know it. And
Yes,
thou.
he has that breath. Yo, yes, he does. Tell him, Tucker. Oh no, what does he say in
What,
Russian? I was gonna say Tucker. That's his real name.
what
What's
is
his
it? What
what's
is
his
it?
name?
Can you hear the words that coming out of my mouth? You talking about
Can you,
that?
I love that movie. Yo,
I love. Yo, have you seen all of them?
yes, of course.
Yo, you see? Have you? I think it was the third one or no, it was the second one with the they were like in the big old like gallery place, like sliding down the curtains and all those different things. It's like he was like that. He's what do you say? He hopped on the thing and was like, "There's a bomb in the building. Like everybody get out." And then nobody was paying attention. He's like, "Did you hear what I just said? There's a bomb in here. Get out." And then like as they were running, he saw all the women, and obviously in those areas, in those type of places, women love to wear like cleavage. Like they have
Yeah.
their cleavage out. He was like, "Take your titties, get your titties out of here!" Like because they were running, it was just like titty, get the titties out of here. Like it was just like what the
Yeah.
I love that movie. And then there's another one. There's another scene. I'm not sure you remember this. When Jackie Chan came, they Kaseka was like shooting behind the brick. Jackie Chan came with the vase with the vest with the bomb. He's like, I got the bomb. And well, he was shooting at first. He said, ooh. And then he looked at him. He said, man, I know that ain't the bomb. And he was about to run. He was about to
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, yeah. It was like a shootout.
yeah,
The
yeah,
shootout. Yeah.
yeah. Oh. All right. So that's a whole nother movie. But all right, so yeah. I don't understand why she's mad. Like obviously, like she looked like she was like pissed, and I don't understand that. That's what I'm saying.
No, yeah, I agree. It's a
Yeah,
one night stand. That's all it was. But I
the
think
heck?
to her, I think it was more of a shock. Like it wasn't to her. It was just like, I mean, think about it, Trey. Even if you have a one night stand with someone, like I get that. It's just that. No strings attached. I get that. But low key, think about it. Try to put yourself in her position. If you're a detective and you are on a case and it just so happens to be the person that you just slept with, it seems like the night or like 2 nights before, I don't know, but nights ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you see his wife on his shoulder, and like again, I get what you're saying, but even if there weren't feelings, I feel like I would still be like, oh, like you still be shocked, like just because it's just like
It didn't look shocked. That didn't just look like shock. Her look looked like anger. I get shocked, but that looked like
no, yeah, she does look
I'm about
mad.
to look. That
She about to kill him. She
like
about to
she
kill
about to
her,
kill
kill
him.
him, kill
Exactly.
everyone. No,
That's what I'm saying. That doesn't look like shock. That looks like how dare it's like what the heck. Like no, that's crazy. So like
yeah,
that's what I'm
she's
saying.
crazy.
Like so yeah, you can't try to no. So yeah, she's crazy. This is
Yeah, she
crazy.
is.
Mm-hmm. So that happens. She obviously goes around the house, looking around the house. She's looking at pictures and stuff like that. Again, you're saying that you still don't think that she set all this up. You still think this is all coincidental. I'm surprised you're saying that. I really am. Because at this point, I'm just like, yo, she's
I'm not saying like, oh, for sure that didn't happen, but I'm just saying, bro. Like, I don't know. They didn't specify. I'm not gonna be so like, this is how it happened. Like you, okay? They didn't specify, so I'm not gonna stress over that. You can,
I
but
ain't stressing. I'm saying.
you're like, what happened? That's it. That's it.
I'm just more so
They
saying,
didn't
man.
specify.
I'm
But
just yeah.
she even again, I knew from the jump,
Yeah.
like obviously she was crazy. She was gonna cause so much trouble because she even in this scene, she had asked her, oh, what side of the bed do you sleep on? Like
Mm.
she had asked her weird questions like
Mm,
that.
mm-hmm.
And then she's like in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Why are you looking in the bedroom? It didn't happen in the bedroom. It
Mm-hmm.
happened in the living room, kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why are you looking there?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you already could tell.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just from that point on, she's gonna start trouble.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that happens. All this happens. She's looking, she's watching. Obviously he praying.
Yeah.
He is.
He's like, ah. He's
Yeah.
like, yo. But that's what he gets though.
Yo. He's
You
praying. He's praying right now. He's praying, G. Let him have it. All right, so he's praying. And then it pans over to obviously her child. So essentially, this is where the core of the movie's at. This is also why I think she planned it before Vegas. I think it was planned, but it's obviously her child, her sick child, who ended up in a wheelchair because the child grabbed her gun when she was sleeping. She's a detective. The gun went off. The child shot herself. So that happened. She loses custody. We get the whole thing, and then she ends up bringing in the guy. Okay, he tries to clear up the air, obviously, and all that type of stuff. And she again seems bitter. I kept getting confused. So I'm like, okay, I thought it was planned before Vegas, and now I'm like, okay, when these type of talks were happening, I'm like, maybe she didn't. Like maybe maybe she actually did like him, and just this was like a coincidence or something. But she just seems too conniving. She all that stuff she did later with all.
No,
Mhm.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like to me, I told you, I just said like I don't think. Again, I'm not saying your theory is completely like an outlier.
Crazy.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying that. No, but I'm just saying I think yeah, sure, there's a chance that while he was sleeping, she probably could have looked him up. Yeah, maybe from that point she kind of like started planning everything.
Oh,
But
she did
again,
have his phone. She did put his phone in the
yeah.
thing.
Well, yeah, not only well just that, but even if it's locked, you can look at his wallet. I mean, you see his ID. I mean, you can look him
Mm,
up. Like
mm.
you can see everything. So, um and besides, she's a detective. So she can all she has to do is look up his name and she gonna find everything. So I mean there's that too. So again, like I'm not saying it's completely outlier, but again, I mean, I don't know. Like they didn't specify. They just made it seem like she couldn't get over it. And then on top of that, she also sees an opportunity to use this as a way to get her daughter back. But yeah, she definitely still seemed like she was trying to not act like she was hurt. It was so obvious she was so like hung up on him.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, we may have to pause it here because, or at least I'm gonna pause it to ask you. But give me 1 second. Ooh, this is a screen sharing pause. Okay, hold on 1 second. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, so yeah, we got this whole thing, whatever this is. Um, again, uh, there's manipulation going on here. We know that there's a case. We know that obviously something's up. She is linked to it. It seems pretty. Again, it seemed pretty weird to me. I still hadn't figured out if this was like you said, a movie like Obsessed, or if this was like going to be deeper. Obviously, it gets a little deeper. It's not exactly like Obsessed. So as we keep going, she comes back to the house. Okay. Um. Okay, I think this was like he was talking to him about work-life balance. Okay, this is another important scene that I don't think we should skip, but some people may think that. But
No, this one is important.
oh
I know.
wow.
I know.
Wow. By
I
the way,
know.
by the way, Giselle does have COVID, so I'm gonna try to, speed things up because she has to rest. She's drinking her soup right now. She was coughing all over the camera earlier, not really having any concern for anyone, but it's okay. I just want to let y'all know that. All right. So we are here. He's like, "What are you doing? Why are you bringing me here?" Oh, they had to get jumped a little bit too far ahead. He's obviously looking super broken inside right now. He looks horrible.
That was him the whole movie.
That was him the whole movie. Yeah, I couldn't play this movie. I don't know how Michael Ealy did this because he played this really good. I think he was a great actor. What do you think about his acting? Do you like Michael Ealy?
I think in this particular movie, it could have been better. And her too. It all
Really?
could have been better.
Mm-hmm.
The acting was. 10 minutes into it, I was about to message you and be like, yo, I don't feel like watching it. But I already knew you were gonna be like, watch it, just watch it. So that's why I watched it. But even 10, 15 minutes into it, I was like, it just this whole movie, like it's just I don't know. I feel like it could have been better. It had potential.
But
It had potential.
could have been better. How? Oh, you're saying by going into the in depth.
Everything. The acting, the
Hmm.
writing,
Wow.
everything. It could have had more potential.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Maybe you need to be the director. Maybe you need to go on up in there.
Yeah, maybe I should.
Maybe you should.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. I wouldn't watch it, but yeah.
Funny. I don't
Mm.
need you to watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
People
So
who get it, who get it. People who don't, they don't.
I don't know how many people will get it, but okay.
They would. Anyways,
Oh,
continue.
yeah. Right. Okay. So he finds out about um obviously what's going on. He's distraught. So yeah, here we go. So yeah. Doggone business partner and wife. They are hubby dubby lubby. And he can't believe it. Obviously, he's taken back and he's just shocked. He doesn't really know what's up, what's going on. He seems to be very distraught. And obviously, I get it. So this is a thing. Jumping to her again, going back. She tells him how he shouldn't go back to the house because she obviously thinks that is them who's in on it. So she tells him not to go back, but I'm not really sure what he's doing right now. He's probably out drinking or something. But she goes to her ex-husband house, I think, again about the kid.
Oh, this scene right here.
Okay. Which one? I mean, why you saying ooh? Because they kind of have sex after. You talking about that?
Yes. And that it proves my point again. He did not go over there to talk
Oh.
about the case.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't think okay. Okay.
Again, like this all wouldn't have happened if he didn't cheat. So I'm just saying, because if you really want to talk about a case, visit her when she's in her suit.
Mm.
No, you want to visit her when she's comfortable, she's home. Come on. I already knew as soon as I saw them in the elevator, I already knew. I already knew.
I didn't know. To be honest,
How
I
could
didn't
you
know.
not know, Trey?
Yeah,
Like, that's just so obvious.
I didn't know. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Mm-mm.
Well, that's scary because that means you're oblivious to like a lot of stuff. Like, bro, that's so obvious.
No, well, I mean, obviously being alone and stuff. Yeah, I get that, but I'm saying like I just didn't understand. She did tell him to come over because she what?
Again, even her, it's on both of them. Her too. Come over.
Yeah. I thought that. Yeah, you're right. Like
Like,
all
it's
of
on both of them. Of course, not just him, but I'm just
yeah,
saying though,
Mhm.
like, you gonna
Yeah.
go to a detective's house? No. Especially, and they already did it before. What's gonna stop them from not doing it again? They're both stressed. Stressed situation.
No,
I just have to say that because this made me laugh. This
yeah,
this scene right here, it just but like made me laugh because it was just like dumb to me.
yeah,
Like, yeah, but
yeah.
continue. Sorry.
No, you're right. You're right. Um, it was crazy. And so again, like you said, going back to it, going back into the whole point of all of this, like yeah, I get it. I get it. I understand. He obviously is distraught in some sense. Obviously, whatever he's found out, it hurts him. It pains him. He's kind of, in a sense, vexed. Um, so then this is the whole thing. He ends up going into that whole aspect of contemplation. Um he's a bit out of it. And he comes here. He Again, what did she show him? I guess she showed him the aspect of what did she tell him here? I think she just told him that they were the ones that set him up. What did she tell him that broke the camel's back? He told him something, and then she was like, don't you want to kill them now or something like that? He
Yeah,
was like,
she kind of mentioned something like that.
what did she say? Yeah, I actually can't believe I forgot it. Because she like, okay, hold on. Yeah, she like asked him, like, don't you want to kill them? But what did she say? Hold on. She like presented something to them.
Wow, you don't remember, Trey? You don't remember
Oh,
every
oh,
detail
oh,
of the movie?
do you remember? You want to share it?
Yeah, that's what she told him.
What she said? What she tell him?
Yeah, she told him like, don't you want to kill them? And she told him that's why she was at the house earlier. She went to the house to follow his wife because
Mm-hmm.
she had to as a detective, you have to consider like just everyone in the situation, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like obviously she has, of course she looks at him, see what
Mm-hmm.
he's doing,
Mm-hmm.
you know, when no one's around. She has to look at the wife.
Yeah.
And then sure enough, she found the wife is having an affair with his business partner.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's what she was explaining. That's why she was there earlier because I think he thought that she was there just to like taunt him.
Mm-hmm.
But she was explaining like, no, I was there because I wanted to see what your wife was doing. And sure enough,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I saw.
Yeah.
And then she said like, oh, don't you want to kill him? And then, you know, did the deed.
Exactly. Exactly. No, I get you. So that was a whole thing. So that was said. That was mentioned. Um, like you said, obviously there's a level in which he understands that he's messed up. Or that there's something going on, there's something messed up here. So then that becomes a whole issue. That becomes a whole thing. Now she tells him, like you said, about the fact that okay, yeah, they obviously were the ones that seem to have put the hit out. Okay, that becomes a thing. I'm not really sure why he started to why she. I don't understand why they had intercourse here though. I really don't get that. I mean, other than the fact that I guess she likes him, but did she ever like him? Because she's trying to use him.
It's just
Was it manipulation?
I
That's
think it
what
was
I'm.
just on both. I think it was just on both ends.
Okay.
Like I think they, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and especially after finding out that his wife is cheating, after he cheated, like I think it was just like a lot,
Okay.
you know, for both of them, but especially for him though,
Okay.
because he had just found that out. Like again, I'm just saying, if you really want to just talk about the case, you would have just visited her in the office, okay, when
Mm-hmm.
she's in her suit, and you know, but I don't know, but I don't know, he didn't do that. So I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
as soon as I saw them in like, I just knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because
No,
why
I agree.
again, like, what's stopping them? They're alone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Why not? Like
Yeah.
in their minds, especially because he already cheated once. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
especially now knowing that his wife's cheating, he is just like, okay, like what's there to protect?
Yeah.
So now he's just feeling like defeated.
Okay.
He's like, man, at least let me get some.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 You know that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. So that happens. That's actually a good
She was
breakdown.
provoking it too. She was provoking
Yeah, it's
it.
just provoking it.
The
Yeah.
way she
So
was looking at him, she was doing that.
it's just kind of weird though. Her intentions are a bit weird. They're a bit bouncy. I'm not catching everything, but I see what you're saying. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
this is coming around. She again, then there's obviously the aspect of she then the next day comes in and blames him for killing them. Right. So then this is her showcasing that the whole murder aspect, the pictures and things like that. And she starts blaming him. Were you convinced initially that it was him here?
I knew it was her.
You knew it was her.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so you knew off the rip it wasn't him because remember they kind of made it look like he came back with the gun and everything. They did. You didn't think that that was him at this point.
No, it was her. I knew it was her.
Why do you think she went to the extent of killing them? Like, why this? Why would you? Why would she do it? I guess like I'm thinking toward the end of the movie, and I'm like, couldn't she have done everything else? Why did she need to kill them? That was insane.
Well, because wasn't she trying to put him in jail so that I don't she made it seem like she needed to get like a high profile case to be able to like get her daughter. So I think in her mind she probably figured
Okay.
why not put the CEO of this company in jail?
And